Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mike here, straight out of conference. Not Compton, conference. Okay, so these two brothers, they were farmers and they lived side by side. They both had farms, been in the family for a long time, and there was a meadow that separated their two farms. And they lived side by side for a long time, and they always got along. Well, one day they got into a huge fight, which turned into kind of a grudge match that lasted for weeks and weeks on end, and they were having a hard time trying to find common ground and resolve their difference. So one farm was a younger brother and the other farm was the older brother, of course. And one day the younger brother, since he's so mad, he goes out and he takes a bulldozer and there's a levee, and he basically builds a trench between the two farms, which creates a creek. And this just really infuriated the older brother. Well, one day a knock comes on the older brother's door, and there's a guy at the door, and he's a carpenter, and he's got a carpenter's box with him and stuff. And he says, I was just wondering if you need any help. I'm looking for work for a few days. And the brother says, you know what? As a matter of fact, I do. So you see across the way there, that farm over there, that's my brother, my younger brother's farm. And anyway, he thought he was going to be all smart, and that creek right there he created by building this trench between us. I'm going to one-up him. I want to basically go ahead and build a fence, an 8-foot fence. I've got a lot of lumber sitting over there by that barn. If you'll just take that lumber, whatever else you need, and if you'll build me an 8-foot fence where I don't even have to look at his property anymore, that'll make me happy. So the carpenter said, I think I understand what's going on here. Not a problem. So anyway, the older brother had to go out of town for a couple days and left the carpenter there to do his work to build the fence. Well, when the older brother got back, his jaw dropped at what he saw. And what he saw was a bridge. The carpenter had built a bridge between his property and his brother's property over top of the creek. The older brother looked over and saw the younger brother walking across the bridge. The older brother went out there, and the younger brother said, I'm just amazed that you built this bridge, so we could actually resolve our difference. They shook hands, hugged, made up. They looked at the carpenter. The carpenter was picking up his box and getting ready to walk away. They said, wait a second, we need you to stay here because we've got other work for you to do. And the carpenter said, I can't stay. I've got other bridges to build. Folks, we need to go out and build more bridges. We need to stop all this bickering and fighting. And I know that's a very, save the world kind of thing to say, but it's true. So in your daily life, we all have conflict. I have conflict. We get mad at people. But, at the end of the day, go out and let's build a few more bridges. What do you say? Okay, if you're with me, I'll see you guys at the top and on the beach. Boom! I'm going to hit some bags.